I'm interested. We all fly. We don't have much choice about like how often do you look at the plane you're flying on? I do. I doubt anyone. People just book flights and they just go. I've always been a little hesitant about the quality of our planes. Like we're flying these old planes. Like okay, like we're in the fucking air. Like sometimes I sit there and I'm like, what the fuck? Like who built this? Jimmy? Like is Carly Gorenstein over there fucking building this thing? What is he screwing these in?
You wish.
Like who's the guy that's doing like oh we got a technical issue before you take off. Like oh we just got the mechanic here. I'm like who's the mechanic? Who's this guy? Can you show me his picture, please? I'd like to see a live feed.
I've seen pictures of people putting duct tape on planes before they fly.
Yeah, right.
You see those? I see those a lot.
I just think that it's safe to a large degree, but it's not as safe as you think in your mind. And if you really like, if you saw some of the things that happen, just like anything, if you like pull the curtain aside, you're like, oh, it's just like normal people doing shit. Like things go wrong, guys are stoned or whatever, whatever it may be. But this guy showing up not alive is I would say suspect.
You gotta relax though.
Why?
Because you take that mentality, you could take it everywhere. We're like, what is this?
Who
did this? Who did this? A bunch of guys?
I accept it.
Because like I do have those brief moments, and then I block that voice out because it's a crazy voice.
Sure.
Every time I get on the highway and cars drive past me, I'm like, who the fuck is in that? Someone's aunt?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like my aunt in that car going 120 kilometers an hour. Like, you ever see them play video games?
Yeah, man.
Now they're like in a car driving 120 kilometers an hour, like literally 2 feet away from me.
I've gone in cars with people.
We have like, we're like in, they have all these like, road barrier things, like, temporary ones. We're in like Death Star Trench Run. My aunt is next to me controlling fucking couple tons of steel going 120 kilometers an hour. Who let that happen?
Checking her text messages on level.
Oh, don't worry. She passed the test 60 years ago.
yeah.
Like that's like you can't.
Even that can't be trusted, because they do. You can do fake tests even. I watched a whole like expose about this where people were getting fake licenses or like they weren't even doing tests. They were paying like $150 to get their tests just done for them. But crazy. So are you buying this conspiracy? Are you interested? Is this conspiracy interesting? Because this one's got my attention. I have been caught up in it.
This is crazy because it's like the timing of it. Of course, someone could, kill themselves. Unalive themselves. But it's just sometimes when there's too many coincidences, if something's too convenient, it starts to look away. Like, do you think Epstein killed himself?
No.
But it sure is a possibility, right?
Exactly. Yeah, of course.
There's no way.
Yeah.
But this guy.
I mean, he was definitely blowing the whistle on this.
Did he leave behind a family?
Huh?
Did he leave behind a family?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
What's in the know? What do you say in the know?
I don't know. That evidence hasn't been put out there yet. And it's not even really confirmed. No. It's not even really confirmed. That's just like, it's like sources say type thing, So I don't know. I just, when he had his video he released, like his whole talking.
The police called it a self-inflicted wound.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the story they're going with right now.
And where did this happen? Charleston, yeah, and he would I think he had just done a deposition, or he just sat down and he was blowing the whistle on Boeing and their safety issues. And then there's other videos. I sent another video to you. And obviously we're doing this is like you can get a man killed money.
Easy. I mean, this is where it gets.
If you got like decent saving account, you got enough money to kill a person.
Yeah, haven't you seen Michael Clayton? Come on. But even if you saw the video, like there's more stuff. Like there's a secret video of a bunch of work. Like someone took a video of a bunch of workers chatting like around Boeing. It's like in a cameras not allowed area in Boeing, and they're like asked.
We really killed that guy, didn't we?
No, this is like they're Boeing engineers.